Hello. See, there's somebody out here. Guess that's me. I think I took care of my echo problem I had the last time. Guess it's working. Hey, Tom. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. I saw you had a little gold fever. You and Chris got some gold, huh? Yeah, this is only my second time doing a live. To take this off. All right. Sound okay? Doing pretty good. Kind of hectic earlier. My brother came over looking for some tax stuff for my mother. She's in a nursing home now, so. And I was trying to get this done and set up, but for some reason it seems different. I got to do an update too for this. This is OBS I'm using. So it's only my second time actually going live with it. Yeah, and then I had to, the last time I had to make some adjustments. Of course, I had a problem with my mic, but I think I have that situated now. So there's no echo, right? So the scenery, you probably haven't seen this before, but the scenery behind me, that's Mount Washington Range. Mount Washington is that way, the left. And then those are the other presidential mountains. And I climbed some of them. Yeah, I think I figured that problem out. Last time I didn't scroll down far enough and I realized I had this mic on and then I had my mic from my face cam. Yeah, well, we're not professionals at this and nobody pays me to do this. So I'm learning. Doing videos is one thing, and then you can always edit it later, but going live is even another thing. So, well, anyways, I'll wait a few minutes and I'm going to be doing some of my, well, as the description says, it's mail call, and I have some cool coins to show you. But yeah, cold again. Over the weekend, it warmed up enough, and we had ducks in the side yard because all the snow melted and the water built up there in the backyard. The neighbor has a culvert. He's supposed to take care of it, but he never really took care of it. And he redid the road like 2 years ago. And I was trying to, I used to clear the leaves out in front of it and back, but the road collapsed and all the stone fell inside of it. So it's all blocked up. Now we get ponds every couple times a year. The ducks love it. They come and eat the grass and float, but yeah, it's chilly. Well, it's 40, but it's just raw. It's just no sun out today. Did someone come and go? All right, well, I guess I'll start some of this here in a minute. So who else is here? Anybody? Could be my other laptop. I don't even really probably need it on. Last time I didn't have this setting here with show the chat on the side, so that's kind of convenient. So I don't have to like look over to my other computer. But that kind of confuses you too because you're looking over there, but there's a time lapse. All right, well, I'll start with this. So, I got this from our diver. So, got a sticker here. Say, hot dog HD digs, and got Monado sticker, Maniac member. And he also gave me his new stickers. I think these might have been made by, I got two of them, so I think they came designed by Alaskan Assassin. These are nice. I like these. And gave me a card that says encloses a buffalo nickel along with stickers and my company token. Thank you for your friendship and support, Greg. Take a look at that real quick. Just move that. So this is his company token. No group. Just some type of metal. And then I didn't take the nickel out, but I think that's one of the first buffalo nickels. I haven't had one in a long time, but got one now. Pretty nice. All right, thank you very much, Greg, for sending me those. Appreciate it. So we did a sticker swap. Anyways, then I got this card, and this is from Randy Lee. It says, "Hey Jeffrey, thanks for accepting my stickers. I look forward to watching you more of your videos. Going for gold soon. Mandy Lee Rain." Mandy, she's out of Washington State. Been watching her lately. She does the two stickers. She does a lot of exploration, and she just wanted to start getting into doing some gold panning. So kind of neat. But she's been collecting silver. So check her channel out. She's got some cool videos. She takes the silver and like the coins, and she makes them come alive. Pretty neat. And then I just got this other one here today. These stickers, these are from April Davis. So these are her new ones. Get a close up of these. They're pretty neat. Private investigating. But she does it like goes to get stuff maybe, at a discount store or whatever. She resells it. She picks up, I don't know, she gets jewelry in different places, and then she sells stuff on like Whatnot. So, but you see a lot of her in the community. So, been dealing with a lot of health issues. So, but I've seen her on. She's been on lately, so she must be doing okay. So, and I'm also show you yours while you're here. So, I won this from Tom. Thank you, Tom. So this was for Tom's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I got lucky. He sent me 2 stickers. Go Fever. And sent me a 0.289 gram paydirt bag. So congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. You continue to grow. So this will be fun to pan out. I'll probably save this maybe till next year though. trying to wind down on my paydirt. I was supposed to do some last weekend, but I just too tired and didn't get to it this week. And Saturday, I'm supposed to go up to probably Maine. I'll be going up there. There's a gathering, and for the Central Maine Gold Prospectors meeting. I missed it last month. And the month before, they got snowed out. So hopefully I'll go up there Saturday. But it's a few hour drive, though. I got a koozie. Keep my drinks cool. Thank you. And then from ATCs, to the autism awareness, I wanted something from them. I got this from Annie. It says, "Dear Jeffrey, thank you, my friend, for your participation in the ATC Autism Awareness Benefit and your patience with me on your prize." And then they also included a gift, a paydirt. She felt bad because she was a little late. So it's a sampling. Hopefully some gold. I always like that gold. I get decent gold from them. That's nice. Shouldn't have to do that, but I'll take it. And this was a little necklace. It's got paydirt in it. And it's got, yeah, she acrylic paydirt. I think she makes these. I've seen some of her other stuff she's done before. Well, thank you. I thought it was something different, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, well, it's different. It's got the puzzle on it. That's the symbol for autism awareness, too. So, all right. And then, lastly, this just came in. I've been waiting for it. I talked to Miller Prospecting, and apparently, Gold Nugget Sales had forgot about it, so he had to remind him. But so I got a sticker from that, the Gold Vlog, and this is from the High Grade Gold Nugget Sales. It's a 1/4 gram bag that Miller Prospecting that I won. So it's my first time actually winning from him. So that was nice. So I don't know, maybe there's more in there, but good bag, size bag for 1/4 gram. So that's going to be a lot to pan out. Probably be adding that to my collection for next year's paydirt series. Thank you, Miller Outdoors, and not Miller Outdoors, Miller Prospecting and Gold Nugget Sales. And that's kind of cool because I kind of wanted one of those, and I never had gotten a Gold Nugget Sales paydirt. So first one, but I had Miller Outdoors on my mind because I just did his video with his collinator. And all right, so go to this other screen here. This screen. This is something I won from Michael and Nancy's second channel. They come on every night at 11 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, and they're usually on for an hour, 2 hours. And Nancy, she sings songs, old songs and hymns and stuff, and she's a beautiful singer, unbelievable. But Jeff Ruben donated this one night for the giveaway on Valentine's Day. Won it. Kind of neat. I like the Mercury dimes. Backside of it. Brown. This is a copy? That's weird. Still, I guess it's silver though. Pretty. And then I got these silver bars that I just recently picked up. Some of this stuff I got like end of like last month and then into this month. So these are 1 ounce bars. I got the 2 Atmex bars. And these are 1 ounce silver American flag design with the eagle back. Who? And let's see. What do you want to see next? You want to see? You want to see? Some British coins, Canadian maples. I got a couple Canadian maples. I got some gold prospect and silver, and I got some Australian kookaburras. And then lastly, I got some Roman coins and some 5-ounce coppers. So let's do this. Put this. Guess I can move these out of the way for now. That's maple leaves. And so that's a different date. That's 1989. And then this one here is a 1990. A little bit different. Faces are different. I think the one on the left is supposed to be a younger version of the Queen Elizabeth. These are the silver maples. We'll see. Focus. 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 There we go. And of course, I've got my gold prospect, the Engelharts. These ones. Get a closer look at these. So I got different dates. So I picked up. I ordered separate dates. That's a 82, and this is an 86. And this one's an 87. I didn't take it out of the package. I already have an 87. I bought random year ones. Hello, Dorothy. Thanks for coming. And I had hopes to get the dates that I'm missing. Like I think 83 and 85 are odd ones. And you could buy them, but they're like $300. So I tried risking the chance of doing a random one and see if they'd maybe send me one, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Bring them over here so you can take a look at them. I got, I think, 4 of them of the set now. The Engelharts. Of course, they have the replica ones now, new ones. There's a Engelhard. Hey, Jack Frost. Quack, quack. Yeah, thank you. All right, and then this one, other one here is a 87. So we've got the kookaburras. So these are, I guess the queen's the same. The front, $1, 1-ounce silver is Queen Elizabeth II. In the back, that two different kookaburras. And so this is a 2017. That's a 2012. Put them on the other thing to get a better look at them. make it big. I like these ones the best. I mean, I wouldn't mind having the whole set, but it seemed to be a little more higher premium on these. So which one do you guys like the better? Single one or the one with the mother and the baby and the shark? Which one did you like the best? That one silver. So I got my coppers, and then I got some my Roman coins I have to show. The coppers are real pretty. The Roman coins are real cool too. I love them. A little expensive, but I figured I'd get these. I probably won't buy any more. These ones were like these. These were like $132 a piece. I'll take a closer look at these, but they were kind of expensive. But they're premium, very fine. Doesn't back with, but they're all very fine. Different year dates. Yeah, I kind of like the baby too. I like both of them, but hey, Bits, good to see you. All right, let's put this one of these on here. So that's a AD 132 to 211. Septiverus, denarius. Now I like. Let me zoom in. There we go. Nice and big. I was looking at ones that like during Jesus time, but they're a lot more. And then like, hey, Littlefoot, thanks for coming. And the ones from uh, like the coins from the Greeks, they're like 3,000, 5,000. It's like, no, I'm not getting that. I'd rather get gold instead. So, but I like collecting some things. So look at the backside. Guess they did it upside down too, like the Americans did. So it looks like a lady holding the pot up or something. Maybe she's grinding something. So put that in there. I had to get an extender from my camera so I could fit my coppers in, but now that's kind of far from these. But so look at the next one. So this one's I guess it's the same time frame. Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's a 193 to 217. The other one was a 193 to 211. SPQR. So this is Julius Domina. Denarius. You like that hairdo, Dorothy? Clowning around here. Kind of cool. This person looks like they got a bird of prey on there. hand there and holding a sword, I guess. You can see some letters on it. All right, and then this one, I think this one is probably the nicest of them. So this is Philip the First, AD 244 to 249. So this is a little bit newer time frame, a little afterwards. Jason, good to see you. Hope you're feeling well. Thanks for coming. We'll look at the back side of that. So I think this looks like a soldier helmet on or something. If that's a hat. I'm not sure what that is. Anybody getting a good guess what that is? Yeah, they're very fine. They're fine. They're very defined. You can get these cheaper, with a bunch of them, but they're not going to be the very fine. And then I don't know, they fake. I know these are the NGC, so I know I'm going to get my money back, then some. But who knows? Maybe I'll pass them down to my kids, grandkids. So I got only two more things for the mail call. So I got my copies. So I was watching Walla, B. Walla, and he had this peacock, a 5-ounce copper, and the colors on it were just so beautiful. I just had to have one. Look at the colors on it, it's so brilliant. Looking at my old computer, it doesn't look as good. New computer, like wow, it's like backside. The backside, it's got a kind of neat too. It's got a peacock on it as well. So I guess there's a number. It says 22666 out of 5,000. So they only made 5,000 of these. And next one, mythical creatures. They're like the natural wonders too. They're like limited edition. I ordered the last of the natural wonders one that should be coming in uh, probably in the next couple of weeks. I had to pre-order it. It just came out. There you go, Bigfoot. Littlefoot. There's a Bigfoot. No, I don't. I don't have that coin, Littlefoot. I got unicorn, dragons, and woods. Neat. But the front side is mermaid. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. This one was a little more expensive. Beautiful. Yeah, I have to look into some stuff. Probably cheaper, maybe. So I like the 5 ounce coppers because I can use them in a stand. Like I put them and I display them. That way I can see them all the time. My grandfather times 25 killed him in a hunting accident. Killed the king? I got those off of eBay. A guy out of Texas, Wolf something. I could try to find the eBay thing. Whether he has them or not, I don't know. But if I find someone I know, but gives me a good product and I get it quick and safe and reasonable price, I like to stick to the same customer. They had good reviews too. So. All right, well, I guess that was it for my mail call. I was a bunch. Some of you guys missed it, but you can always go back and rewatch some of it. I'm feeling kind of shaky today. I don't know what's going on. But fine, sound. I must have did something. But all week I've been kind of out of sorts. Oh, yeah, it's funny how coincidence happen. So it's funny because the other day, let's see, 2 days ago, I went on AppMax. I was like, oh, the price is, because I knew the price of silver dropped, and I said, well, I was just checking, see what maybe they had deals, and it gave me a discount. So it's like, oh, $10 off, if I buy $250 worth. So it's like, well, okay, I'll buy something. I bought a bar, um, and I bought another coin I wanted and something else that I wanted. And I got my discount. And the next day, silver just drops. It's like, well, I could have got it still at the same price without the discount. So, but whatever. I only bought the three. I was kind of glad I didn't. So I want to try to like limit how much I buy. I'm trying to save for a home because I'll probably have to find a home here in the near future. I don't know. It could be years down the road. Or it could be tomorrow. Who knows? Mom's elderly. She's in a nursing home. So she does good some days. And then some days she's not doing so well. So anyways, but the gold, it's like gold today. I saw it was like 4,800. I'm like, what? It's like it dropped like $700 and like $1,000, something like that. Maybe I don't know. It's way down there in just like a week. But I'm sure it'll bounce back up somewhat. But everything that's going on in the Mid East and the Fed's not moving and interest rates, so people just probably got fed and well, who knows? And the manipulation in the markets. Yeah, I've been looking through old genealogy in our family and stuff. So I'll give you a little tidbit of history on my father's side. So my like one of my great grandfathers or whatever. And I had done some research myself, and I haven't proven it, but I'm almost positive that's the situation. So for many years, they would say, "Oh, we had a great grandfather that ended up in Newfoundland that he was a pirate." Like, well, that didn't make sense. And they kept on saying, "Oh, yeah, we're pirates. We got a pirate family." And so I did some research, and about the time when he was probably a teenager, well, the wars that were going on between France, Spain, and England, they did a lot of privateering. So And back then, they might have called a privateer a pirate, or they do now too. But it's the same thing. But once official to the government, and they get a portion of the booty, and the government gets the rest of it. So, anyways, he was, from what I can find, there were buttons in the Cornwall, England area. So that's on the furthest western part of the country of England, and they were kidnapping young people. If they go to the docks, they pull in, they would just grab fishermen or whatever, and then they put them in like indented servant to whatever. They become like a servant, a slave to the ship. Like, it's not questioned. You're part of the ship now. And it's like, and my guess is that he jumped ship in Newfoundland, because that's what they said. He jumped ship. It's a pirate. Like, well, we probably were privateers. So. But then he ended up, he got married and had kids, and he had a big lumber business, and he did fishing out of Newfoundland for the longest time. So. My grandfather, he was born up there. I thought he had 17 kids in the family, but I'm not sure. There was like 2 sets of twins, and one set of the when they lost one of the child young from probably like smallpox or something, and then there was another one that didn't make it very old. But a lot of them lived up into the upper 90s, and some of them into the hundreds. But yeah, my grandfather, he moved down to from Newfoundland down to Boston area, and then my grandmother, the one he married, she originally came from, well, her family came from Newfoundland. I think she might have been born in Boston, but I'm not positive. So that descendant came from there. But she had like a sister that moved to not Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Islands, one of those places over there. I think it was right around the time where that show, that movie, Green of what's her name? Green. Can't think of it now. Something of Green Gables. But and I looked at the name, and I was like, wow, that's like around the time. So who knows? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that too, Tom. If it drops more, if it drops to 50 or under, that'd be great. Then maybe I'll dip into it and take advantage of it. But either way, my plan was like a 10, 20-year plan. So, but I'm getting older too, so I'll be 64 in May. So it's like I can't go much longer than that, or else I'll just be passing it on to my kids. Wow, that's pretty cool, Littlefoot. Yeah, I was watching something about that, a video the other day about the Crusades. They were talking about how they get a bad rap, like they went and attacked all these areas and stuff, and they actually really didn't go to Jerusalem and those areas that much. They it's kind of like the Vikings, where they get that kind of like bad rap, like they were the only mean guys. It's like yet the Assyrians and all the Persians and stuff, they were, the Ottoman Empire and the other different empires of the Muslim nations. They came over in all of Europe, all along the Mediterranean. They, for many, many years, hundreds of years, that they took over those areas. So yeah, because like in the genealogy, it's like even in our family, it's like there was like 1% or 2%. It's like Middle Eastern. I was like, what? Oh. Yeah, and so here's another story. So my my uncle, well, this is kind of a different story too, because he's my uncle. He just turned like 2 days or 3 days ago. He turned like 95, 96. But he used to be like with the Masons and stuff, and so they do a lot of genealogy stuff, and he did research on my mother's side. So I always consider it as my uncle. So my mother's older sister was actually really her cousin. my grandmother adopted her before my mother was even born, but we always thought them as aunt and uncles, and my cousins as cousins. So anyway, so he did some checking out, and so my on my mother's side, her maiden name was Tarode, and they came from the Isles of Guernsey, so that's an island off of France. So because they weren't Catholics, they had to leave France, or they either that they get the head cut off. So not much of a choice, right? So they left and they went to live in the Isles of Guernsey, so which is like right next to France, but it's part of England. So, anyways, he traced it back. So when they were in France, their name was Thoreau, which is a French version of Thoreau. But prior to that, it came from Sweden. And when they were in Sweden, Thoreau was son of Thor. So that's why Thunderbolt you in my game, or Thunder Games, or whatever is my gaming channel. It's a Maggie. I don't know what a Maggie is. Moonshine, I know is. I don't drink though. Maybe when I was younger, but I stopped drinking. My stomach can't handle it. My fibromyalgia. But. So yeah, so my grandmother, well, she was born here in the United States. She was conceived in Sweden. But my great grandmother and great grandmother, they came from Sweden, and then they moved to the outside of Boston area, and what's the name of the town? Somerville. And they did real well. She had a big three-stamp family home and everything and stuff, and they were hard workers. Learned the English language, although she could still speak some Swedish, and she would teach me some bad Swedish words. But I always go down the street and visit her when she moved to Billerica, and I'd have coffee with her. So I grew up in Billerica until I was 15. That's the same town that Tom and Wes live in now. Tom Wes is actually grew up there all his life. So from the hippie explorers. So, anyways, where I'm going with this? Oh yeah, Sweden. So my brother's been doing genealogy tests, and each time's come back. It kind of changes a little bit more once they get more and more people in it, and go back further time. But we thought we had a lot of Swedish in this. Come to find out, we're more Norwegian, a lot more Norwegian and very little Swedish. So, but those two countries are like side by side practically. So I went to, when I was in the Coast Guard, I was in Denmark. We stopped in Denmark. Actually, the Queen of Denmark, she reigned like for a long time. She only just got out of it a little while ago, and that was in 1981 that I met her. Came aboard ship and got to shake her hand and stuff. But so we had to wear all our dress uniform the whole time we were there, representing the United States. And but I was in Aalborg, Denmark, and you could just look right across the way. You could see like Sweden and Norway, just like across the bay practically. That's how close they are. Yeah, it's a big world and a small world at the same time. You went here before earlier, these mountains in the background, these are the mountains in New Hampshire. The part of the White Mountains is the Presidential Range. The bigger one, it's Mount Washington, and the other ones. I climbed Mount Washington, I climbed Mount Adams, and Madison, and maybe one in between. And I didn't get to climb the other ones because then I broke my back a second time, like super bad, and my climbing days were over. Hey, Drew, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. You guys have any questions? You want to see something else? Finally starting to get up there in my channel, my subscribers. I'm 374 now, so I'm going to do some type of giveaway. I'll do some sticker giveaways or something. But if you guys are interested in any of my stickers, or want to do like a poker chip swap, just check on my link in my channel. There's an email address. You can text me your information, and I'll gladly swap with you. But I've already been doing that with a bunch of people. I've sent some out where I sent tons of them out there, so they're starting to get out there. But I do my rock tumbling stuff too, so I'll probably give out some of my rocks. But oh yeah, I had this. I wanted to show you this. I almost forgot. So I do jewelry crafting stuff too. So this is one of the things I've done. So I made this. Let's see. Maybe this is not the one. It's not. Let's see if I can. No, that's the same thing. All right. Might have to take it out or something, but so these are real rocks, rock beads. Well, except for maybe the pearls. Well, they may actually be pearls, so they are rocks still. So this is copper winding that I do and make. So there's some different sized ones. You see the middle beads it can be smaller. Kind of tricky. But some of the stones fell out. Get back into a screen here. Maybe if I can close it this way. So yeah, these are all real stone, real crystals. I made that for my mom, but she said that I would be getting everything back anyway. So I figured I'd bring it up and show it. And she's in the nursing home right now, so I'll just enjoy it. And she comes home, I can bring it back down. But yeah, I tell you what, I got something else here. I'll show you real quick. 1 second. Oh, got my cord. Just my electric cord. Well, I'll put this here too. You can see that. So these are little smaller ones I've made. They're all real stone. Trying to get this without knocking it all over. Oop. I think I've showed you this, but in one of my videos. This is a weeping willow I made. These are with the pull chain beads, and I put it on a rock. It's wire wrapping. Probably like stainless steel. Wonder if it'll work on that other one. But the leaf things, branches, they move. All right. Because now it's upside down, but and it's kind of too big to put in that camera. Let's see. Maybe I can move this camera a little bit. Because it's upside down. anyways, some of my crafting stuff. Hope to get back to doing more of that stuff. I've just been too busy just with the paydirt series and putting out my prospecting stuff. But prospecting season is going to be starting up next month, so I want to slow down on the paydirt series and start doing other stuff. I've got all kinds of like my other travel stuff, my walks and things too. But I'll probably do more like during the summer months, do some live stuff here and there, and then get all my footage for next year or whatever for my prospect. I don't know if you guys saw my new video I put out there. I put out a new song today with my video. It's kind of like an intro. Maybe I'll put just the intro out there so you can see it. You guys have any questions, answers, remarks? I think a teacher used to say that all the time. Yeah, it's a different ball game when you do the live. I mean, you gotta do it and can't correct it. It is what it is, but and you hope you don't get disturbed by anybody while you're doing it. Like I live alone, so unless like someone comes to get something at my mom's house. So. Uh, I search for coins, but I don't do coin roll searching. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know. All the coins I find, I just don't get out much either, too. So it seems like a lot of work. I think people around this area do that too. So I was watching like silver stack, as you would know, Tim from Yankee Stacking, and there was actually a guy from my town that was down there trading off his silver. It was kind of funny. I wonder if I've seen that guy around town. But they had a guy come out all the way. Him and his wife came all the way out from Michigan. They wanted to visit New Hampshire, but they came out just to see Tim. Pretty crazy in Yankee. But yeah, he's about I think about an hour and 15 minutes, give or take, to me. So maybe hoping I get down there maybe in a month or two, and sometime in the summer, or maybe a couple of times. Maybe catch up with uh, having a blank here. He lives over there in New York, but he said he'd come out here sometime to do it. I'm getting old and having a brain ache. What the heck was that? T-Bird. Knew it was the name of a car. You guys gonna be any of you gonna be buying silver and gold soon? Curious what the markets are right now. Let's see if I can find out. Oh, I got two things. I'm using the wrong mouse. The other thing. I probably don't have it on this bookmark here. Man, this old laptop is so slow. I don't think I have it on this one. I didn't sync it. No, it's still going down. Maybe I can look up. Do a Google search. Hey, Google. Check Kitco. They've been going to like AppMax most of the time, but they go to Kitco. Better probably. Silver price, like silver. It went up a little bit. 72 it was down to 70 earlier. And what about gold? Gold. Is that gold? Wow. Gold is down to 4,653.70. It's been like almost like $1,000 less than it was when it was at its high point. All right, well, I'm getting close to 2 hours. I gotta continue filtering my water and filter water. I don't drink that town water. Well, it is town water, but it's filtered water. Got a reverse osmosis system, and I filter water every couple of weeks and drink that. But I gotta finish my laundry and try to relax a little bit. My back, sitting in a chair can be rough on my back. But if you don't have any more questions or answer, we could end it here. Appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Didn't take me long to do it though. It's like those AI are getting better and better each time. Just got to put in the right words. And thanks for coming, Dorothy. Appreciate you coming. Thanks for all your support you give me. Thank you too, Jack. You're always there commenting, and can always count on you. Are you in the New England area, Jack? Later, bits. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you tonight or somewhere. Pop in at Nancy's, like on Nancy's. Yeah, if you're ever in the if you're in the New England area, you want to go prospecting, just hook me up. Give me a shout out on my email address, and maybe sometime go prospecting. What, you can't go into the country? I've been to the city. You in Boston? I haven't been in Boston. Well, the last time I went down through Boston was probably for going to the VA down in West Roxbury. But I don't mind going to the city, visiting. I wouldn't want to live there. When I go visit in the city, I try to plan it when it's not busy. So you can go down there a lot of times during the summer, during the midweek, and like there's hardly anybody around. I mean, obviously not the 4th of July weekend, but that's where a lot of times I've gone down there, and a lot of the people either gone away on vacation and out of Boston. But yeah, there's a lot of neat history stuff down there. I like going to see. Been like walking around the North End after like going to the aquarium, just walk around and find something. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I just go to the dump and I practically get killed a couple of times. Just people because they don't drive right. They're not paying attention. It's just can be dangerous. But guess I got to go out sometime. You know, like myself, I've hardly been out at all this winter. I went like 2 months without like going anywhere, not even grocery shopping. And then I finally went out because I had to get some stuff. And I went to my doctor's appointment. Then I went out like the week after, and then I waited 2 weeks. I was gonna go out this Tuesday, get my senior discount, but I just wasn't feeling great. We had lost power for a while because of all that high wind, and I was thinking like, well, I'm not gonna be using my card. So, hey Tom, thanks for coming. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could ever sometime hang out. Come to Spring Rendezvous down in Bath, New Hampshire. But yeah, I don't know if I could ever get out that way. It just I may, but it's just kind of rough on my shoulders. I got real bad shoulders. The holding the steering wheel for hours and be rough on my shoulders, and then to go prospecting afterwards. So if I could get someone to share the driving, that'd be cool. All right, well I'm getting dry throat anyway, so I need some water. But I'll catch you guys another time. Thanks again for coming. You guys have a great weekend. Yeah, that'd be cool. I still would like to get down to North Carolina. My niece, she's only like an hour and 15 minutes from Uwari. But I'm not sure if I could stay with her. Maybe I don't know. She lives well. It's a piece of like an extended house or whatever that's on her mom's property. So, but who knows? I could always go camping down at Thermal City too, or whatever. And that's only like 3 hours from her too. So, but I mean, I'm an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm in gold prospecting territory. So day trips, and then I come home and I sleep in my own bed. So there's that. All right, you all have a great weekend, and adios for now. Bye. Thanks for coming again. Have a great weekend.